good evening, good afternoon, lads, ladies, pirates, players, all people behind the profile stats. It's important that we should share our gains and our losses, because as a human race, it's important that we don't race towards our losses. We try to create a betterment, and the way that we do that is the better approach. Look, geographically, the unique rebel is... Does anyone have tips pirate hall free? Geographically, I'm from a place, a land next to the Himalayas, so the glaciers, the water that trickles down. And in the past, I have mentioned the cure. I'm talking about cure for cancer. It legitimately happened. And it's a story, but it's also something that happened like over the last 20, 30 years, like, one of them ones. So anyway, my job is to share the good word because I care without holding back. I choose attack with the bombers. Let's watch this. That's Doan Rayhan. So basically, I gave this player max level bombers. Let's see how this player approached it. If I was to approach this side, I'll come from this side. It depends if you've got Sky Raiders. So let's see anyway. So basically, it's important that we, with our approach, not just in gameplay, but towards the real people behind the profile stats. That must be the bombers. Sent them in early, but they have a 300% extra damage done. They've got a lot of power. Watch them go crazy. So basically, it's important. Even the ants. Why do you think sometimes you see them marching into your home because you drop something sweet? Look, these bombers are going crazy. Rayhan, thank you for this. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's important that we visualize the correct approach towards whatever we do. And if we're going to start justifying why we're robbing people legitimately, it's more important that we take a look at the circumstances that we have been having to deal with, the issues over the last year, 2, 3 years. Smaller businesses have taken a hit. People trying to get back onto their feet. And the law of the land just wants to keep pirating, you understand what I'm saying? What the monkeys? Come on, bro. Tell me the bombers are all dead. Yeah, they're all gone. They're all gone skellies. They're gone to skulls. Yeah, I'm playing alongside the Firefly. Yeah, so the area that we live, the Fireflies, they are also close by. People sometimes would use them. They don't say nothing's changed. People have torches and stuff like that. They want to get more modern. They don't realize you got to live alongside the nature, you see. And that's what I'm bringing. That's what I'm singing with my gameplay. And it's important that I show it to all those that be worthy and more. For me to be playing alongside any level, Pirate Hall level players, and they're joining all the time. Like if I remove a player right now, another one would just join. And all I'm trying to do is trying to get them to build the guild ships and trying to do the positive work. I'm trying to allow, if you were to see a player just joined by the name Commander XD, if you were to visit, you'll see that this player is already building the guild ship. And that's key. That's stage number 1 for new players that are joining. Ask them to build the guild ship so that you can offer them stronger troops so then they can work towards the BP. The BP is what you're going to need to train your legendary pirates. At long term, higher levels will be like 40,000 BP per legendary pirate. There's 12 pirates. There's multiple levels. That's like half. It's like 500k worth of BP. So BP, when you're gonna fund the observatory, try to fund 25%. Unless you've got 6 billion like me, you know what I'm saying? 6 million, small like a small loan. But look, just try to ask the others just to put 25% or whatever, and you work together. Whoever's got more, you put more, and that's how you work. And if you've got max level walls according to your island, Pirate Hall level, then you work towards funding these type of perks, such as a blacksmith. It's important that you fund the blacksmith if your walls are max level to your pirate hall. You understand what I'm saying? Otherwise, if you still have walls to do, you work on the walls. So it's important that everyone works according to their own strategy and gameplay. It's important that everyone works towards their own potential, not just in gameplay. That's what this channel brings to you. It's all about the real life. Remember, whenever I end a video, I always use my echoes. My echoes are always full of an approach which can benefit players, people that are willing, real people behind the profile stats. It's important that we use the better approach and just lowering the bar, allowing the smaller players to join your guilds so that we can have a prosperous game, and this game will last. I'm not going to say it could last the hands of time, but if it ever did, please don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if this game outlives most of us. And it's a lovely game. It's one that's worthy for those that be worthy, and people that try to gain an enjoyment for just a game. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. But that's what some players will say. Look, you know who this is? This is a legit Julian, the one that made 1500 PR max. That was awesome. But then it was found out that there's a PR further past that. So do not limitize or choose to impose limitations upon your own gameplay enjoyments as they evolve. Allow them to carry you to greater heights with just a more correct approach. All you need guidance from the start. You need guilds that will be offering players that are willing to learn, willing to play, players that are willing to make their sacrifices to enjoy a gameplay, and that are willing to help players to enjoy it in its most purest forms. That's what we're trying to bring, that's what we're trying to sing. That was a bit staggered out, but at least it came off. That's the main thing. Yeah, so with me, I'm trying to just work towards getting a complete victory, because I'd rather go in full pellets to the teeth, you understand? I'd rather go in full blazing than to go half-hearted in. It's not going to happen, you understand? The regret is far worse, so I don't want that, bruv. Kalabadoof, Patosh. Make it happen, sunshines. That's the one. We're going all. We're not holding back at all. We ain't playing no football. That's the one. You know what? There's a mugging going on out there. If you ask me straightforward, I don't hold back. They're mugging people, average, normal people. They're picking and choosing certain areas, and they're just trying to make it a legit way of piracy. That money doesn't come even back into the people that are meant to be suffering, you understand what I'm saying? It may go back into the police service and that to catch more people, but what benefit is that bringing to the local people that are suffering under that kind of people that are breaking the rules or laws or whatever? So it's not really, that's why I'm trying to just bring that kind of understanding. I don't always get off the mark with the right approach, but gradually, when I work towards it and I worry about it, we do finally get there. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about. All those that be worthy and more. Therefore, I'm wishing you all well, wherever it may be. Keep smiling, keep shining, keep rising in your own gameplay enjoyments. But most importantly, their real lives. That's the one. Patoshed. That was a great replay, Rayhan. Thank you. Good believed. That's the one. Patoshed.